Morning Geeks! Jeffrey Powers here from Geekazine, and welcome to the show we call Morning Geeks, the show where we get our geek on early in the morning for those of you who need an early wake up, a little bit of coffee, a little bit of fun, lots of cool stuff. My name is Jeffrey Powers. You can find me over at Geekazine, Think Magazine, put in a geek, and go from there. It's been a great week. Had a lot of fun. I've been doing a lot of playing of my music. I'm a musician, of course, and did some playing on Tuesday night. Of course, I have a regular gig on Tuesday night, and then Thursday night went to an open jam. Tonight, I will actually be playing live up a little bit north of Madison in a place called Lodi. If you've never been there, it's a great place, and it's off a lake. It's really nice. A friend of mine asked me to help her out as her hand drummer couldn't make it tonight, so I'll be joining in on the festivities tonight, and that'll be a lot of fun. So lots of things happening over at Geekazine. Of course, I've been doing a lot of video for clients, so can't do too much on Geekazine, but I did get a couple posts out there, so you can check that all out over at geekazine.com, and go from there. Of course, facebook.com/Geekazine, subscribe and like. YouTube.com/Geekazine, subscribe and like, and of course Geekazine.com, and Twitter, Geekazine. It's pretty simple. That's where I am. That's where I live. That's where I love to be, and go from there. Happy St. John's Day to all of you. Happy Bannockburn Day, and happy Discovery Day. I hope you discover things just like I do all the time. So it's going to be a great show. So let's kind of let's do that, and there we go. Let's get started on the show right here. Hit this button right there. There we go. Oh yeah, before I do start the show, Tech of the Week. This is actually the Tech of the Week that's right in front of me. It is it's a microphone. It's a monoprice, the 600801 USB microphone. I'm going to pick it up, so there might be a little bit of noise here. So this is the microphone right here. It's meant for podcasting. So I'm going to be sitting like this and talking to you in a very podcasty type fashion. So I mean, I could be close to it, but this is a type of microphone that's meant to actually be a little bit away from the mic, from the person. Put it a little bit farther away. It does pick up a lot of room noise. It is also stereo, so you won't be able to hear it because we end up recording in mono. But you can do a lot of different binaural recordings. Anything from the back, you won't hear as much than the front. So if I turn this microphone around, you'd hear me a lot less. And of course, every time I get closer to it, you hear me more, because there's no process to it. There's no compression. There's no unlike when with my usual rig, I'll have a little bit of effects in there, so it keeps the microphone down. So if the house fell down, you would barely hear it. So anyway, with all that said, let's get into the show, because that's what you're here for, and go from there. First of all, it's a sad week in Star Trek universe, as rebooted Chekhov actor Anton Yelchin died while getting his mail. Yes, getting your mail is very dangerous. I never knew that. So anyway, the Jeep Cherokee he was driving had a small recall. A recall on the horrible, can I say that again? Horrible shifter design. It was basically pinned him to the mailbox. I put out a very big rant on this issue in my Facebook page. If you haven't done so, go over to my Facebook page, facebook.com /Geekazine, and you'll get to read all of that there. Keep in mind, with recalls, most important here, with your recall, go over to recall.gov, and check to see if your car has a recall on it. It's very important that you do that, because you're putting a lot of people's lives at risk when you don't get the recalls done, especially those critical recalls. And keep in mind, you can't drive for Uber or Lyft if you have recalls on your car. Of course, your car also has to be 2006 or newer, so that means I'm out when it comes to driving for those series. So yeah, it happens. New details on the Star Wars Rogue One characters. New covers on Entertainment Weekly talk about who's going rogue. You'll find about some new characters, and it does tease the fact that an older character will be making a cameo on the movie. But who will it be? Who will it be? Anyway, let's move on. Justice League began filming now that they got their taste, that taste of Batman versus Superman out of their mouths. Technically, this is a continuation from one movie to the other, as Ben Affleck, aka Batman, and Wonder Woman go door to door looking for metahumans. I wonder what that's actually gonna be like when they come up to the door and go, "Hi, yeah, we're looking for people to join our super secret club. Do you or anyone you know have metahuman powers? No. No. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for your time. If you know anybody, let me know. I'm Batman. I'm Batman. Yeah, that's it. I'm Batman." After 5 movies, how do you make Transformers new and fresh again? Well, by creating a metal crossover where the Ewoks meet Jar Jar Binks. Michael Bay introduced Squeeks in an Instagram post the other day. Here's the Instagram post right here. Squeeks looks like a used Vespa that probably will provide comedy relief to the movie. I'm also guessing it's going to be co-star Isabella Moner's main ride throughout the movie. Bumblebee will also get a new look as a 2016 Camaro. You know, I miss the old VW Bug. Anyway, they're also going to be bringing back the Decepticon Barricade. He will be a Ford Mustang police interceptor. Hopefully it'll have Liam Neeson's voice like Bad Cop in Lego Movie. "You're going to all die. You've messed up with my sister and my mother and my other mother and my daughter and all these other people, and I'm gonna go after you." That's my best Liam Neeson. So, moving on from there. Check out this Nerf gun! Bam, bam, bam! Mark Rober created this device that would shoot noodles up to 40 miles per hour. And it uses a 3,000-pound paintball tank and can shoot the noodles with the little suction cups, or big suction cups in this case, 130 yards. So I'm guessing your 8-year-old won't be able to handle that device. Heck, it looks like Mark can barely handle the gun. Well, now you know Mark Zuckerberg tapes up his webcam. Should you? The photo making rounds shows the small piece of tape over his webcam. Kind of makes sense, though. I would guess that there are more people trying to hack into Zuckerberg's life than mine. After all, what can I give him? So let's go over a list of all the times you would really want to tape up the camera. I mean, if you think about it, my main computer right here doesn't have a webcam. My laptops all do. So here's some times where you would really want to tape up your webcam. First of all, if you work in security, if you work for a government agency, if you work for something like Facebook or something, because people hack into Facebook, and you're high profile, then you might want to tape up your cameras. If you are always picking your nose, nobody wants to see that. If you're always picking your rear, or you're picking your ears or something like that, scratching yourself in places, people don't want to see that. I suppose putting tape over the webcam, not a bad idea. Most important, if you have a computer pointed towards your bed, your shower, your toilet, or sex room, because there are sex rooms out there, especially if you do the sexy dance in front of your computer. I kind of learned that one the hard way, so, it is what it is. So if you want to see me do my sexy dance, well, sorry, that's not going to happen anytime soon. That's for sure. Finally, Burger King realized that state fairs all around the nation will be enticing you with deep-fried whatever and Spam sushi, so why not do something to your local Burger King to give you something like that? That's not the right picture. There we go. Excuse me. It's the shape of Cheetos, and inside is a whole bunch of mac and cheese. Yeah, it's called Mac and Cheetos, and they'll be rolling out this idea nationwide very, very soon. And I don't think it's the good Cheetos. I mean, it's the over puffy ones, not even the fiery hot ones. So, but that could come later in the campaign if these go over well. It's kind of like Taco Bell when they had their Dorito tacos. We get the Dorito tacos and the Cool Ranch tacos. They're pretty good. So we'll see what happens with the Cheetos. Be assured that I'll do my due diligence and my job and get some when they're available. You're welcome.
The aliens are attacking, back in new to this week. 20 years in the making, the aliens are back as Independence Day Resurgence hits theaters. Here's a quick synopsis. Bill Pullman says, "Ew, voices in my head." Jeff Goldblum says, "Apartments for wait, no, scratch that. They're coming." Liam Hemsworth says, "I am Thor." Wait, no, I need to use my American accent. And how in the holy hand grenades is Brent Spiner still alive? The movie stars most of the original cast, minus, well, everybody that died in the first movie, Will Smith and Mary McDonald, not to mention Randy Quaid, for he's on a real-life quest to be crazy. I guess it's worth it for all that Vermont cheese. HBO is reprising the 1973 cult movie Westworld into a series. I'm so excited I could pee my pants. Really, I have a pair of Depends on just in case right now. This upcoming show will feature robots in the Wild West as a theme park for you to live a fantasy. One robot gets feelings, and next thing you know, all havoc runs loose. The teaser trailer promotes the October release of the show. I better go get some more Depends until then. Imagine a world where people are different. No, it's not X-Men, and you won't see a cameo from Stan Lee, but Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children is a cross between Harry Potter and X-Men, with a Tim Burton twist. Wait, no Johnny Depp? Are you sure this is a Tim Burton movie? Maybe it'll be an uncredited role. After all, Depp to Burton is like Stan Lee to Marvel. I'm not a fan of Seinfeld, but I'll play this game. Doug Keener created a Doom level with Seinfeld's and Kramer's apartment. Well, at least the opening of Kramer's apartment. We really didn't see the inside. In it, you can move around Seinfeld's apartment, that is, and kill Seinfeld, Kramer, George and Elaine, even Newman. No Soup Nazi, though. Kung Fu Panda 3 is available to buy this Tuesday. Jack Black revises his role as the karate-kicking panda and is joined by Bryan Cranston, Dustin Hoffman, Angelina Jolie, Jackie Chan, Seth Rogen, Lucy Liu, and the ever-to-become buff J.K. Simmons. Did you hear that he worked out for this role? Look at those biceps. Oh wait, what? Oh, that was for his Commissioner Gordon role on the upcoming Justice League? Oh well. I guess he covered it, June 24th, 2016. We are farmers, bum ba dum bum 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 bum. And that's new to this week.
Oh, it's over already. So finally, people are all up in arms with the next version of iPhone. The iPhone 7, or what really should be called the iPhone 10, not counting the Plus or C models, might not contain that 3.5mm headphone jack. People are so upset, so upset. Some have taken to a Change.org campaign to try and keep that jack intact. Over 250,000 people have signed a Change.org petition. But let's face it, do we really need that headphone jack? Keep in mind the jack's an analog line to a digital phone. By taking it out, you're taking out that amplifier, you're taking out that headphone jack. Your calls will be crisper and cleaner, and when you have your headphones in, and you're not losing the ability to plug a wire into your phone. No, not at all. You just lose. You just either have to get an adapter or get a pair of headphones that have a lightning plug attached to it. I've gone away from the wires myself with a nice pair of Jabra Bluetooth headphones, the sport kind, so I can run, because I run, and go from there. But even the headphones I use on the plane have not only plug, but also Bluetooth options. And once again, if I need to use the plug, I just get an adapter. The phone itself can either get smaller, or the phone itself, that is, it can either get smaller or have more features put into it. Now that you don't have to worry about a headphone amplifier, putting that inside. Heck, maybe they'll even add stereo speakers. Maybe they'll add infrared remote options, or NFC, or Qi charging, the things that you need on your iPhone. At least that's what I'd love to have on my iPhone. But, in the end, we're going to all adapt. That's how it works. After all, we adopted from the 3.5 millimeter headphones, 3-pole 3.5 millimeter headphones, from those stereos that had quarter-inch jacks. Even to this day, they won't get rid of them on some of those stereos. And I can't tell you how many of those adapters I have sitting around my house. Just as long as the lightning adapter is not more than $5, I think you'll be fine. I think there will not be too much issue. You'll have a whole bunch of headphones that you'll want to throw away, or get adapters for. And believe me, they're going to sell adapters. They're going to do it because you're going to need your wired headset. Go from there. So, but if not, keep your iPhone 5, your iPhone 6, your iPhone 6 Plus, your iPhone 6s Plus, your 6ss plus 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 S plus S plus plus S plus S plus plus S plus S plus C, and then go from there. So anyway, that does it for this week on Morning Geeks. My name is Jeffrey Powers. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks a lot for listening. If you do that, we are everywhere. You can sign up on iTunes. You can sign up over on Facebook.com/Geekazine. And then, of course, YouTube.com/Geekazine. I feel a sneeze coming on. All right. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks a lot for listening. We'll see you next time. You guys geek out and take care. It's been another episode of Morning Geeks on Geekazine.